the Cerner is only on one base.
One of the Hellions. Have you played against a lot of battle Hellions, Eric?
Only a couple of times. They're really, really strong when they convert into the, or that's what it's called, the battle Hellion, the flame mode, where they like walk around. They'll just mop up lings like fire bat style.
Yeah, they call them Hellbats now.
Oh, they are Hellbats now?
Yep.
Oh, Hellbats.
Hellbats do ridiculous damage to lings.
But he can't actually morph them because he doesn't have an armory. So we'll see if he can get any damage.
That's not very good against Mutalisks.
That's true. So there's only...
Big decent against me. So.
How many would it take to kill one? Like 2 shots? For a Widowmine?
Let's see, Widowmines do...
Oh, here we go.
40 splash.
Okay.
This is a very well protected base.
Widowmines do 1.5 plus 40 splash.
That didn't do as much as I thought of it.
Yeah, really no kills there. Looks like he got 2 kills, but that might have been an early game. So yeah, now there's, what, 10 mutas out on the field with 3 more in production, and there's 1 Viking. And then the 5 Widowmines, so maybe if he flies over a Widowmine.
Yeah, the splash from 3 Widowmines should kill.
So let's see, so Brad's got 2 Widowmines in his mineral line, and he's got 3 at his wall. And actually, his mutas, well, maybe they are poking for the wall. Oh, they're just out of range here. 2 more Widowmines just popped. He's going to burn those right about to stop. Oh, here we go. They're flying right in range. Nice. What? Oh, they're all in the red.
Oh man, that would annoy me if I was Zerg.
So he got 6 out of 10, but the thing is the muta regen is so good now. Watch how quick these mutas are going to heal with that 1.0 regen. Like in 1 or 2 game minutes, these will be completely healed up, even though they were down to deep red.
Unless these Widowmines on their crap again.
That just really needs to expand.
Yeah, the Zerg is double expanding now, and building a macro hatch. Another good Widowmine. And 1 more.
Oh, that's so good.
Zed's losing all of his workers.
Yeah, he's getting a ton of damage though.
34 worker kills this game.
I think these mutas
I think
are good,
one of the main things is the worker supply right now, especially since we're just about to hit the 18 minute.
Yeah, 52 to 18.
Yeah, he just really needs to expand. There he goes, finally.
Just gotta clear out those lings. There's still 3 lings from that early Baneling bust. Oh, he doesn't see him. There he goes.
Surprised he hasn't tried to get an infestation bit yet.
Well, I mean, this is kind of stabilized. What's the worker disparity? Probably terrible.
It's pretty bad, 59 to 19.
Yeah, well, you know. Those are strong, right? Widowmines seem to be subverting a lot of these attacks pretty well. Should probably move up a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I like to see more Widowmines in the middle of the field.
Yeah, that'd be smart.
Yeah, Brad has absolutely 0 map control or even map vision right now. So we do have some corruptors on the field here. I don't think that's for a Broodlord transition because has Infestation Pit even started? No, so he's still quite a ways from Broodlords, I guess. I'm not really sure what the corruptors are for. Maybe he saw the Vikings? But,
oh yeah, or to prevent this drop from coming.
Oh yeah, we do have a drop here. Very nice. Alien drop is going to fly directly into the corruptors. Ouch.
They weren't very happy about that.
So
I see your drop. I raise you down.
So you get this Roach Hydra attack mounting at the middle here. So Brad's going to try and attack the corruptors with the Vikings. Which, I think, yeah, the Vikings should be able to clean this up. And they do, but he can't push into those spore crawlers.
It's finished.
You can just land them. There he goes. If he could get me pretty big. Although I think the roaches can just like destroy these Vikings landed, huh?
Yeah, he's pulling back his whole Roach Hydra army.
That's a pretty well done attack.
This is doing a fair bit of damage. He could. Yeah, there he goes. He's focusing down the infestation pit. That's good.
That's Vikings to
Got
get
5 right before it went.
Ah.
Oh, he did start the hive. That's a good catch. That was really smart on his part. Otherwise, that would have been delayed even more. And the Vikings will not escape either. So continuing to look bad for our turn player here. Supply is now 160 to 90. And he's basically Marine, Widowmine, and Viking.
Interesting. Well, the Widow Mines, all those Widow Mines do make it very hard for the Zerg to attack in. I don't know how many would take down a Roach, but this could be very painful.
Yeah, that's true. See how he goes here. He's got 4 of the Widow Mines set up at the front. Looks like the Zerg is posturing for an attack here. He's going to walk right over the first Widow Mine, but it's on cooldown, right into the next 3. And not much damage there. They all survived with 25 hit points.
That's a good game.
Yeah, that's it. He's going to pull the SCVs here to shot. Actually, he's trying to put them back in the main.
Or maybe he's trying to get him directly into this giant section of Widow Mines.
Pull them back in. A couple of them go off there. But I mean, Worker's Kill just tells the story. 58.
What's that doing? Is he gonna like fly off his orbital?
Oh yes, we've got the Manor Orbital heading off here.
What a punk. Dad, come on. That was an educational game. I didn't realize Widow Mines were that strong against Mutilos. Or Lings especially, that was crazy.
Yep, well done. So now it is 1-1.
Awesome. So you don't mind us destroying your ability to actually do analysis, right, Eric?
Oh, that's fine.
It's like, oh wow, you know.
Boom! Snap!
I'll try and keep my comments to a minimum.
No, don't worry about it. I'm not trying. Alright, next one is Dominator Protoss versus Swisha Zerg.
Which Dominator is still not here. So
Oh, okay. Are you gonna play?
Captain Obvious will be taking his place.
Oh, Captain Obvious, okay.
So that's gonna make it ZVZ.
Yeah.
Okay. And playing on Daybreak. I have that game. So ZVZ hasn't changed that much in HOTS, that you've noticed?
Not in my experience at all. The new units are basically irrelevant. Swarm Host doesn't really do any good. Vultures have always kind of been a really, really late game ZVZ thing, and Vipers, you know, it's hive tech, so it doesn't usually come into play. So it's still pretty much Sling Bling into Roach Fest.
Most games end in one of those phases, right? Like Ling Bling often ends the game, and then Roach Fest often ends the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you look away for 1 second, a Baneling kills all your Lings and you lose.
Yeah, pretty sure that's, well, among me being bad, it's one of the reasons I really don't want to play Zerg is because I would freak out.
Can I get an invite to the game?
Yeah, sorry, I'm fighting a room right now.
Okay, cool. I was in the middle of score screen, so.
So Eric, I have a slightly different experience with ZVZ. Like I've been seeing a lot more swarm hosts. If you can get like 6 of them or 8 of them, but that's not until like mid game. But if you just try to fight the little locusts straight on, you just lose. I mean, they just do so much DPS. And then usually some people what they do is they go swarm hosts, and a good counter to them is Mutalisks, but they usually get Hydralisks in right after they get swarm hosts.
I was listening to Cat's stream, and he said if you do like the traditional like super late Broodlord Roach infested versus he was saying if you do instead do like a type infestor, the swarm host instead of vipers, and then vipers can pull their broodlords, and you have your fungals and your roaches and hydras to protect your swarm hosts, and the DPS on them is like ridiculous.
Yeah, that's interesting. The few times that I tried swarm hosts in ZVZ, even like zerglings, like if you just wait until the locusts are away from the swarm host and then run around, as long as you have sight, you can just kill them all instantly. And I know they did buff the HP, so maybe it's a little better now. But, alright, so this is going to be Game 3 in Cerner vs. IBM. The series is currently tied at 1-1. In the lower left here, we have the Cerner player Captain Obvious, who is taking the place of Dominator, who was a Protoss player, but instead Captain Obvious will be our red Zerg in the lower left. And in the upper right is the IBM player Swisha, who will be playing as the blue Zerg. So we have a ZVZ, and the map is Daybreak, which was a Wings of Liberty map. In general, this was kind of a Zerg favorite map if you were playing against Cerner Protoss, just because it's so easy to take your bases, get that second, third, and fourth base up, and just because of the wide open attack points, you could come from a lot of different angles and sort of abuse that. But
I think it'll be a Zerg favorite this match too.
We're very likely to see a Zerg winner. So, as we were talking before, it doesn't. In my experience, has been that the Zerg metagame hasn't changed much. Korik had mentioned here that there are some players that are experimenting with the swarm hosts and the vipers. We'll see what happens. So already though, we've got a 10 pool coming out of Swisha, and he is getting gas as well. So this is almost certainly for very early speed. We'll see if he decides to get a Baneling Nest. He's getting another extractor, but that's just, yeah, he's just doing an overpool there.
Oh, you guys and your tricks.
Yeah. So we'll see here, 10 pool, and do we have a hatch first coming down for Captain Obvious? It looks like it is going to be a 15 hatch, so that looks bad for him. We'll see how many lings that Swisha chooses to build here. He does have 3 larvae saved up. He's waiting for this Overlord to pop, and he will have 150 minerals. So he's going to get 6 lings right away, and then he'll probably get 8 or 10 lings total in speed as soon as he hits 100 gas.
There's a little bit of paper, scissors, rock that goes on with these openings, right? If he did if Captain Obvious didn't go hatchery first and made a pool, then he would be a little ahead.
Yeah, exactly. If he would have went, standard 14 pool, 14 gas, then he probably would have held the 10 pool and he would have been ahead. You can see that he scouted that now, and this is interesting. The first 50 gas actually went to a Baneling Nest instead of going for speed. So he's looking to be very aggressive with this. He's going to be making offensive Banelings. Captain Obvious is saving up his larva. He's going to have all 3 here, and he's got the money, so he's going to immediately build 6 lings and probably a queen. So there we go, 6 lings and the queen coming out, but the lings for Swisha are already here. We'll see how many Banelings he chooses to make. He's going for 4 Banelings.
Yikes.
Captain Obvious is going to see this. He says, uh-oh. So this is kind of a crapshoot. If you run in with these lings like this, we'll see, yeah, he lost all of them, and there's still 3 Banelings alive. So if these Banelings get into this, he's splitting here, we'll see, he needs a better split than that. Oh! So that was 6 workers killed, and we've got a couple more that are really low for these lings to chew on. Needs to get these lings into the fight.
Well, if he gets his spine crawler up, maybe it's not going to be too bad.
Yeah. We'll see.
He only has 16, right? So.
One more. The worker count is it's actually almost tied right now, 10-9. And that spine crawler is going to finish. He's bringing these queens up to snipe the Banelings, so very nicely handled here by Captain Obvious. He does get all 4 of those Banelings, and he does have his expansion up. So Swisha has 8 more lings on the way, and now he's falling back into drones. You can see both players are trying to drone here. But the difference, of course, is that we've got 8 lings still. But there are 2 queens. Oh, nice. Yeah, he can just block off this ramp here, and he'll be fine. Interesting. He's gonna let this hatch get picked away at. Okay, he's bringing the spine down. He really should step forward with these queens a little bit. They're on creep, so they can run back because these lings don't have